What is up? It's a Figure Hunter, and today we're going to look at the Oofos original recovery slides, and I'm going to share why these are the single softest, most comfortable slides on the market today, and we're going to look at it against some of the competition. And before I even start, I'm just going to say that one more time. These are the softest, most cushiony slides on the market, period. The Oofos recovery slides, the original recovery slides. So we're going to talk a little bit about what is Oofos about that makes them unique, why is this good for me, or why do I think this is good for me, or why do I get drawn to this, and what is their recovery slide, and also how does it compare to the competition. So what is Oofos? I would say it's the single best recovery slide shoe manufacturer that you probably haven't heard of. They make slides, they make sandals or flip-flops, they make clogs, they make shoes, they make boots, they make slippers, furry slippers. And if you look at the website, you can see that it's supported by a ton of big athletes. And I had not yet come across the Oofos, and I was shocked by all the athletes support it. So it's got professional baseball, hockey, beach volleyball, skier, pickleball, marathon runners, ballet, triathletes, and Olympians. On top of it, they were chosen by Shape Magazine to be the 2023 Best in Fitness for the recovery slides themselves. So what is it about Oofos and the slides or the cushioning that makes it so unique? So in simple terms, this is like what I would say, like what I always thought Crocs should feel like when you put them on your feet. They are like these, not Crocs, are like walking on a cloud. It is a specialty closed cell foam, machine washable. So the closed cell both protects it from picking up too much odor and makes it fully machine washable. They are supposed to reduce 37% of the normal shock you would get from a regular shoe. So take your regular shoe, reduce the amount of shock by 37%, which reduces stress on the knees, on the ankles, and on the joints. Now, why is this a big deal for me? Is that I am obsessed with comfortable slippers, especially around the house because I work 50% from home and I have flat feet and I typically have achy feet. And so whether it's, high quality flip-flops, high quality slides, high quality clogs, high quality slippers, we are going to, over the next couple weeks, we're going to look at the flip-flop. We're going to look at the shoe as I take this on a walking trip around Montreal in a week. And we're going to look at the clogs because I want the world to know about all of these. And that's why these are so unique. A couple of weeks ago, or let's say 4 weeks ago, I bought the Crocs Mellow line. And I thought, oh, this is it. These are a little bit cheaper than the Oofos. And I bought the whole Crocs Mellow line. So the flip-flop, the clog, and the slide. And I put them on my feet and I thought, these aren't that soft and squishy at all. And so I returned them, got these, and here we are. These are a whole different realm, different. So we're going to compare it to the traditional, Adidas slides, the traditional Adidas slide clogs, the Crocs, as well as like Nike slides. So everything under the sun, as well as talk about it in comparison to the Crocs Mellow slides, which I returned. So with that, let's look at them hands-on, then look at them against the competition. All right, so we're gonna look at these hands-on. These are the Oofos recovery slides. You can see that it's got, the whole design for the whole side of the foot, but it's got an incredibly good cushiony lift to it. It does have arch support, so it does cup the bottom of the foot, but the foam itself creates its own sort of cup as your weight bears down. It sort of sinks in to the soft cushion. They're just unmatched in how they feel when they actually go on. I think it's the extra thick as well as extra soft cushion. You can see that as I push into it, I can get it to flex and give, which goes to show that when you step into it and your weight comes down, it just sort of cups all around your heel. So I previously had plantar fasciitis, but ever since I wore orthotics, that went away. But cups the arch as well as just feels comfortable across the board. Probably the only negative when it comes to the recovery slides is it's a little bit warm. No way to change that. It is, foam, so it's going to create a little bit more sweat, but just super, super, super comfortable. And if you look at it in comparison, so these are $60. If you get the two-tone, they're $70. Look at comparison. I'm going to look at the Crocs first because Crocs did a lot of advertising around their Mellow line. This is just a regular Croc. It's not the Mellow line, but when you feel the foam, it is not nearly as cushiony. And the distance between the bottom of the footbed and the bottom of the shoe is probably less than a centimeter. So you're not actually getting that much cushion, even if the foam was more cushiony, because it's not that thick. It does have the cup in it. And if you look at the Mellow slides, they're a little bit thicker, but they're not nearly the squishiness to the foam. So Crocs are out. Those don't count. If you look at the traditional slides, so I've been wearing these forever. These are the Adidas slide. These are old school. These are retro. As you can see, that these are like the originals. So you have the cup, but it's definitely not the squishy sort of foam. It's a lot more firm. Even if you were to go with the newer Adidas slide clogs, same sort of thing, a little bit softer. So these are a little bit softer, but they don't have the level of thickness as well as the level of cushion. And if you're just looking at like a basic Nike slide, so you can see here, there's not as much arch support. It's a lot thinner. The foam is just like a basic, I don't know what it's called, EV foam. So nothing special there, and just super basic, nothing to add from Nike. Okay, so in summary, obviously, what do I think of the Oofos original recovery slides? These are the best recovery slides on the market. They are the softest, they're the most cushiony, they don't compare to any of the others that I've tested, and they don't compare to a million that I've tried. So these are it. They are worth every penny of the $60, or if you want the two-tone, the $70, worth every penny of all of that. So with that, the Fit Gear Hunter, stay tuned for the flip-flop review and many other reviews from the Oofos line to come.